And good afternoon, everyone. Luca DeSanto rejoining you here. Alongside me is Griffin Hanna, bringing you York versus Stagg here in the first round of the Consolation bracket. Both these teams looking very competitive. Griffin, tell us a bit about both these squads.
York's looking to bounce back today after a heartbreaking loss yesterday, putting them in this Consolation bracket. Coach Mike Dunn and his team are just looking to bounce back and prove the reason why they host this tournament. Well, Stagg is looking to do the same. They lost. They're trying to get their first win of the tournament and continue playing in it. Both teams just trying to stay alive at the moment, doing everything they can to make it in this tournament.
Obviously, some expectations for York as they are hosting the tournament. There are some expectations that go along with that, and they are trying to live up to those today here in the first round of the Consolation bracket.
Watch out for James DeSanto, number 5 of York. He has been a crucial role in running the offense in the starting lineup, being almost the spark plug of this entire York team. If he's not on, the offense slows down, and just the game itself does too for York. So look for him to be a huge X factor in today's game.
Hunter Stepanek and Mohamed Farhan set to tip off here. Ball will start with the Chargers here. Barakat receives it in the backcourt. Now he gives it to Zumirchik. Zumirchik gets it tipped away by DeSanto. And it will stay with Stagg. Zumirchik sets it inbound, gives it back again to Barakat. Barakat gives it down low to Zuperka. Farhan posting up, gives it outside. No good shot there for Stagg. They're going to say York lost control there, trying to corral that rebound, so ball will stay with Stagg. Farhan gives it up to Zuperka. Zuperka out into the corner to Rhodes for 3. He connects.
Big 3 there for Stagg, starting the game out hot, missing their first couple of shots, but second chance points there.
Seiko being double teamed here. Fitzgerald in the corner for 3. Got it. Ties it up.
Energy is already here in this gym. Both benches coming alive after their team hits the 3.
Rhodes receives it, gives it to Barakat, but it's tipped away by Fitzgerald. He goes on a break, but he loses the ball, tripping, trying to keep it in bounds. And the ball will go the Chargers' way now. Rhodes gives it into the corner. Zuperka for 3. Can't get it to go. Now Carroll pushing. Gives it to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald going inside. Back out to Carroll. Now to Fitzgerald again. Being doubled. Tough defense being played here by Stagg. DeSanto gives it down low to Campus. He's starting tonight instead of Rennick. And Stepanek's shot is blocked away by Zuperka.
As you said, this is Campus's first start of the tournament. Rennick started earlier yesterday. Coach Mike Dunn switching up his starting lineup, it seems, almost every game, as previously before the tournament, Eddie Seiko was part of the starting lineup. Yesterday it was Rennick, now it's Campus.
Coach Dunn is not afraid to shake up the lineup as Campus gets it down low and gets an easy 2. 5-3 now. Ball given up top to Farhan. Corner 3, off mark there for Barakat. Caught some air there. Now Fitzgerald taking it the other way. Gives it to DeSanto for a corner 3, no good. Rebound by Barakat. Barakat gives it the other way to Zumirchik. Zumirchik, tough layup, can't get it to go. Gets his own board. Now back up top. And it's blocked away by Campus there. Farhan, no good. Carroll shovels it into the corner to DeSanto. DeSanto goes inside, steps. No good on the layup. Both teams playing with some fast pace here. Down low pass to Farhan. Farhan off one leg. Gets fouled.
York coming out in that patented 1-2-2 defense that they've been running for so many years, focusing on closing out on the open man and limiting the ball in transition. If they want to be successful in today's game, they got to make sure to have enough output on the offensive end so they can set up their trap. If Stagg wants to catch them off guard, they push transition, push the pace. Don't let York set up the 1-2-2 defense, allowing them easy buckets.
Farhan on the second free throw. So good, so he splits from the charity stripe there. 5-4 now. Sawyer Asgadome into the game now. Had a great game yesterday, having a career high. Asgadome in the corner now. No good. Rebounded by Carroll, though. Cannot get the putback to go, but rebounded by Stepanek. Give it outside. Fitzgerald for three. No. Ball being batted for. The Chargers come away with it, and now they're going to push all the way across court to Rhodes. Rhodes, two is good, despite a great contest there from Stepanek.
Stepanek using all of his frame there, standing at a staggering 6'8". Definitely a defensive power point, defensive anchor for this York Dukes defense.
Fitzgerald goes to Campus. Campus tries to get a foul, but no, ball will stay with the Dukes, though. No, Campus does get fouled. They call it on the shots. Now he will go to the line for two. Campus's first free throw is good. Ties it up 6-all now with 4:29 to go in the first quarter. Campus's second free throw, no good. Carroll gets the offensive rebound, though. Now to Asgadome. Gives it up top to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald gives it to Carroll. Carroll goes back outside. Carroll getting doubled. Dukes cannot get something to go inside. Campus gets it down low. Now back out to Carroll. Carroll's three. No. Rebounded by Stepanek. Tips it out to Asgadome. Fitzgerald resets up top. Asgadome in the corner. No. Makes him 0 for 3 now, but he gets another board. Fitzgerald gives it to Carroll. And a lot of clock being chewed here. Two new plays drawn up. Fitzgerald throws that one away. Pass intended for Stepanek there.
Shot clock is a part of the Jack Tosh tournament. Contrary to the NBA, though, when an offensive rebound is grabbed, it returns to the 35-second mark, does not shorten for an offensive rebound as we see in the collegiate or pro level.
Arcot lobs this one over to Jimenez. Three ball, good! Zuperka connects from downtown. Stagg trying to make some noise after they had a rough outing yesterday against the St. Ignatius Wolfpack, where Bolt and Phoenix Gill put on a show against them. Ball given down low to Stepanek. He responds.
Stepanek using that 6'8" frame of his to his advantage, keeping the ball high, looking like he's been doing the mic and drill in practice.
Barakat gives this one down low, now back up top to Jimenez. 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go here. Ball given to Zamirchek. He gets the bank shot to go from just in front of the free throw line. Carroll gives this one to Fitzgerald, now gives it down low to Stepanek. Back up top, Carroll Gives it to Osgadome. Osgadome will try again from the corner, no good. But Carroll gets the offensive rebound and the putback.
Great positioning by Carroll there to grab the offensive board and get the second chance points.
Jimenez gives it back to Barakat. Zuperka gives this one to Barakat again. Barakat gives it out to the corner. Stackton for free. No good. Osgadom running around, gives it to Fitzgerald. Now to Carroll. Back to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald for three. Yes, he connects again. Minute and a half to go. Dukes take a 2-point lead now. Zumirchik gives it outside, corner, Zuperka, no again. Carroll pushing now. Osgadome gives us one in the corner, Fitzgerald, he's got a hot hand, can't connect there that time. Jakob Sika and Moskal coming in here for the Dukes. As Campus, Fitzgerald, and Carroll will all take a rest. With
Dukes.
A minute left here in the first.
Dukes now coming out in 1-2-2 full court press, trying to limit transition buckets for Stagg here.
And that's why you bring a defensive-minded guy and Sika in here to run that press. Timeout called by Stagg here. They're going to try and figure out how to break that press here. With that, we will step aside. You are watching York Sports Network. Back here in the Campbell Gym. Stagg set to inbound. They give it into Stackham. Dukes take this one away. Osgadome pushes off a defender. Sika gives it down low to Jakob now. Now back out. Moskal for three. Yes! 16-11 now. Whistle is blown, no timeout or foul. Off-ball foul called on Barakat there. Jimenez gives us one to Barakat. Barakat, three. Rims around, yes, it's good. And they're going to say Osgadome went out of bounds with the ball there. So the ball will go back to Stagg here. Barakat gets this one down low to Aslam. He's just checked in. Three ball for Rhodes, no. Osgadome with it up top, 15 seconds and counting. Sika, back up top to Osgadome. Tries to give it down low to Jakob, but it will go out and will stay with the Dukes. 8 seconds to go here.
York still holding on to the lead. It feels like Stagg's building up momentum, though. Hit a couple threes, and York's offense is stalled out now.
Jakob, midi. No, rebounded by Stepanek. Puts it back up, second chance opportunity. Also no, clock winding down. Trying to get a shot off. Moskal can't get it to Jakob in time. So end of the first, it is 16-14. The Dukes with a 2-point lead. Don't go anywhere for some exciting second quarter action. You're watching York Sports Network. Welcome back here, second quarter underway. Dukes with a 2-point lead over the Stagg Chargers, score 16-14.
Costa Campus returning to the lineup, wearing the mask, if you can see it on your screen. Suffered a facial injury, specifically the nose, has to wear it for health and safety reasons.
Joe gives this one to Moscow in the backcourt. Ball in Sika's hand. He gives it to Fitzgerald in the corner. Now back up top to Moscow. Sika with it. Back to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald will try for three again. Got it! And he's been showing off his prolific shooting through a 2-game stretch here at the Tosh. Zamirchik gives it down low. Layup no good for Stagg. Now Moscow pushing the other way. Bounces it over to Sika. Sika tries to give it back to Moscow, but it's taken away. Barakat on the fast break and a foul called on the Dukes. Let's take a look at that shot there from Fitzgerald again.
His second, team's first, back in the game for the Dukes, number 10, Brendan Carroll.
And again, just a prolific shooter, Griffin.
Already has 3 threes on the day, has a total of 9 points so far, and it's only the second quarter.
Just the start of the second, too. Only a minute in. Campus swats that pass away, and it will stay with the Chargers.
Duke's defense going back to just the half-court 1-2-2 zone, bringing back the press, just trying to limit as many points as they do hold on to a 5-point lead.
Bearcat being trapped, trying to get over. And that ball is just thrown out of bounds there by Rhodes. And now the Dukes have a chance to expand on their 5-point lead that they've accumulated off a 3-ball from Fitzgerald. Moscow bounces this one over to Carroll. Now back to Moscow. Trying to find someone down low, gives it to Jakob. Now back out to Fitzgerald. Campus bounces that one over to Jakob. Can't get the one-handed floater to go, though. Bearcat being stopped by Jakob. The Dukes get it back. Here goes Moscow up with a lay. No good. Rebound. Jakob gets the second chance effort to go that time. Now a 7-point lead for the Dukes.
Great positioning there by Jakob. Right place, right time for the second chance bucket.
Ball goes out of bounds there. We'll stay with Stagg. Hunter Stepanek coming back into the game. Jakob will take a seat. Also checking out for the Chargers is Azalam and Stacken. So 6 minutes, 16 to go, 21-14. Bearcat gets it in the backcourt. Bearcat being trapped again, and they're gonna say Carroll pushed him out, or pushed him, trying to push him over the backcourt line there.
Carroll unhappy with the call there. Just trying his best to move his feet. Ref calls it that he pushed him.
Zamirchik set to inbound. Gives it into the backcourt to Bearcat. Bearcat gives it in the corner. Zamirchik, 3. No. Rebounded by Stepanek. Carroll pushes it the other way. Asgadome in the corner. Down low to Campus, back out. 5 minutes, 45 seconds to go here in the second. Asgadome in the corner again. Duke's trying to get something to go inside. Fitzgerald floater, can't get it to go. Stepanek rebound. And they're gonna call a jump ball, no foul called on the shot. So ball will go Stagg's way now.
Mohamed Farhan just getting a hand on the ball there, swallowing it alive as Stepanek tried to get the shot up.
Bearcat in the backcourt now. Cross, Zuperka will try again from 3, and he cannot nail it. And he has been struggling now from the perimeter. Carroll taking it up, gives it to Fitzgerald. Trapped in the corner, getting double teamed now. Campus gives it to the corner. Asgadome, 3, steps into it. No, rebound. Carroll again with that second chance effort. And a timeout called by Marty Struess to talk over this 9-point lead that the Dukes have accumulated now. Don't go anywhere. You're watching York Sports Network. Welcome back here. 5 minutes to go here in the second. 23-14 your score. Dukes with a 9-point lead now. We're only up by 2 going into the second quarter and have expanded on that rapidly. Zuperka fakes, gives it back up top to Rhodes. Rhodes gives it down low to Zamirchik. Zamirchik's shot no good. Now back out, up top. 3-ball, Bearcat, got it!
One positive thing for Stagg is they've been on fire from behind the arc tonight, hitting yet another 3 from Bearcat there. Their entire team has been electric from behind the arc.
Carroll. Not a Fitzgerald. Asgadome gives it back up top. Fitzgerald. 12 seconds left on the clock. Shot clock. Fitzgerald gives it to Asgadome. Got to get something off here. Asgadome steps into a 3. No. And they call a shot clock violation before anyone could try and go for the rebound. Ethan Jakob checking in for the Dukes along with James DeSanto. Campus and Asgadome will take a seat now.
Asgadome yet to get one to fall so far tonight, but he can't get wavered away from taking a shot. Coming off a career high last night. Although his shot hasn't fallen yet, he's got to keep taking it, hoping he heats up.
Bearcat gives it to Rhodes for 3. No. Stepanek gives it up to Fitzgerald now. Fitzgerald going to his right. Crosses, kicks it back out. DeSanto, one more to Carroll. No. Now 3 minutes, 37 seconds left here in the first half, and the Dukes have a 6-point lead. Zuperka in the corner again, back up top. Bearcat steps into a 3. No. And an off-ball foul called down low, and the Dukes will take possession. Checking in now for Stagg is Domas Narsevicius. interesting to see Narcivicius come off the bench. He was a key player last year in Stagg's more successful Tosh than they've had in prior years, where you remember that thriller game that they had against DGN. They came all the way down to the buzzer beater to advance to the Elite Eight. One of the Tosh's finest moments last year. Carroll gives it down low to Stepanik. Easy two, gets it to go. Bearcat gives this one to Zamirchik now. Carroll's going to be called for a foul there on Zamirchik.
Carroll a little bit too handsy there with the on-ball pressure. Ref saw some contact and he called it.
Bearcat gets it in the backcourt. Now being doubled by Fitzgerald and Carroll, and he throws it off of Fitzgerald, but before he can do that, he is called for a travel. Duke's ball.
The 1-2-2 trap York can run can be deadly when ran to perfection, as seen there. Put Bearcat in the bad position, ended up getting the travel.
Carroll. Gives it to DeSanto. DeSanto, three. No. Rebounded by Carroll again. And man, he's been an offensive rebound menace. Gives it to Fitzgerald. No good. Stepanik taps it out to Fitzgerald again. He goes inside, fouled. No, not fouled. Instead, a charge called on him. And Stagg will get the ball now.
Bearcat putting his body on the line there, taking the charge, forcing the turnover. York and the coaches didn't believe he had his feet set, but ref gave Bearcat the call.
Bearcat has played all minutes here in the second half, and he's been a great point guard to have. Has 9 points on the night, and he's just one of those point guards that, or excuse me, not 9 points. He has 6 points on the night. And he's just one of those point guards that you watch at a tournament like the Tosh, that you fall in love with their play style. A great facilitator, always in a great perimeter shooter. Those are always fun point guards to watch. As he misses the first free throw there.
Fitzgerald now with 2 fouls. Osgodome coming in for him. Coach being careful with Fitzgerald. As you said, he's their star shooter and don't want him fouling out too early in the game.
Checking in on the matchup of the South Gym, where the Batavia Bulldogs are taking on the Glenbard East Rams. Batavia is up 47-37 with 6 minutes left in the third quarter. DeSanto gives this one to Sika. He just checked back in. DeSanto turns this one over. Bearcat taking this one quickly. Goes by himself. Sika tries to draw the charge, and he does.
York's bench coming alive after that charge there. Might be the spark they need to just expand this lead further.
Stagg foul number 1, Omar Bearcat, his first, team second. York basketball out of bounds.
Sika gets this one across court. It's Jakob. He quickly gets this one to Osgodome. Osgodome gets it in the corner. Gets it back to DeSanto. Now down low to Jakob. Osgodome fires away in the corner. Yes! His first points of the night.
Osgodome shoots the lights out now. Heats up from beyond the arc. This game might as well be over. Like you said, coming off a career high in points, he can turn this game on its head if he heats up from deep.
Osgodome takes this one away. Great deflection there by Sika, but the ball is turned over. Here comes Bearcat in transition, gets it blocked away by Jakob. Ball being battled for. It's a three. Zamirchik can't get it to go, but a foul called on Osgodome on the shot. 1:09 to go now. And now Zamirchik will go to the line for 3 here.
Little contact on the shot there. Foul called against Osgodome, though, as he was in number 25's Zamirchik's landing area of Stagg's. resulting in the foul.
28-17 now. Duke's with an 11-point lead. Second free throw is good. And Zamirchik is only able to go 1 for 3 from the charity stripe. DeSanto bringing it up, gives it to Sika. Now back to DeSanto. He gives it in the corner. Osgadam opts not to shoot. DeSanto finds Sika. Sika gives this one down low to Jakob. Jakob posting up, gives it to Sika again. 5 seconds left on the clock. Duke's got to do something. Ball is tapped away. And now will go Stagg's way.
Shot clock was added to the Jack Tosh tournament as of last year. Duke's still trying to figure out how to work their offense and abide by it.
Sika cannot get the fast break lay to go there off the tip from Stepanek. Now 16 seconds left. Stagg might just hold for the last shot here in the half. Jimenez controls. Sika gets the steal again. Gives this one to Osgadam. Osgadam, easy two, got it. And that will bring an end to the first half. 30-18 your score. Duke's with an exclamation point here in a great second quarter that they've played.
Great off-rhythm finish there by Osgadam at the end of the quarter, preventing the Stagg defender to get a read on it and even attempt to block that shot there, allowing him to get the easy two to finish out the half.
Absolutely. With that, we will step aside. Second half coming your way. Duke's lead 30-18. You are watching York Sports Network. And we welcome you back here, start of the second half. The Dukes will start with it. James DeSanto set to inbound. Carroll getting trapped here by Bearcat and Rhodes. DeSanto quickly turns this one over. Zamirchik takes it away, gives it to Bearcat on the other side. He gets a great layup to go in transition. DeSanto gives this one down low. Now to Fitzgerald, back up to DeSanto. Carroll tries to get this one to Campus, but it goes between his legs. Rhodes taking it up now for Stagg. Ball given down low. And Stagg turns it over again. Here goes Carroll on a fast break opportunity. Gets the back bucket and the foul. Brendan Carroll.
Brendan Carroll has really just taken over this game, making hustle play after hustle play. He's got an offensive rebound. He's gotten steals here. You see him. He strips the ball early. Coming off the break, right there, he strips the ball, picks up the break, goes up with it through the contact for the two.
Aggressive move there from Carroll. Gets the free throw to go. He converts for a three-point play. 13-point lead now for the Dukes. Rhodes taking it up, gives it to Bearcat. And they're going to say that's a backcourt violation as Zamirchik passed that one over to Bearcat. He was just teetering there. It could have been called, it's up for debate whether that was a backcourt or not.
Stagg wants to get back in this game. They got to limit the turnovers. 2 early turnovers in this second half. We're less than 2 minutes and a half in, and they already have 2 turnovers going, allowing York to build on their already humongous lead.
DeSanto for 3, no good. Rebounded by Stepanek. He goes up and gets fouled, and he will go to the stripe now for 2.
Stagg foul number 34, and Mo Farhan, his third, team second. Had to let him shoot 2.
That is Farhan's 3rd foul. Got to be careful there. Stepanek's first free throw is good. It looks like they're going to take Farhan out now as Stacken will check back in now. Stepanek's second free throw, no good. Rhodes gives this one to Bearcat now. Bearcat being trapped in the backcourt, though, by Carroll. Duke's pressing. Superka getting hounded by Fitzgerald. Rhodes gives it up to Zamirchik. Zamirchik gives this one now down low to Stacken. Bearcat gets this one tipped. He gives it in the corner, though, to Rhodes. Rhodes cannot hit from 3. Carroll taking it the other way now. Gives it to DeSanto. Now down low to Campus. Campus, one more pass to Stepanek, and an easy 2 goes down.
Great vision there by Campus, up in the high post, being able to see his man Stepanek in the low post, get open through the back door, drop step cut.
Bearcat gets this one tipped away by Fitzgerald, and he adds another 2 to the board for the Dukes. Score now 38-20. Dukes on a great run out of the break. Start of the second half. 5 minutes, 42 seconds to go in the third. You're watching York Sports Network.
Coming out of the timeout, it's Stagg's inbound. Bearcat set to take the inbound. Bearcat has not sat at all during the game yet. Might be because of the absence of Domas Narcevicius. Huge role in the tournament last year. This year he is injured for the tournament, so that's maybe why Bearcat is getting a surplus of minutes.
Carroll gives this one to Asgadome. Now back up to Carroll. Fitzgerald heaves this one over to Asgadome. Campus has passed too high there, even for Stepanek. Bearcat gives this one to Zuperka. Shot down low, blocked by Campus.
Great job by Campus to stay up, not intrude on the shooter's space. Limited contact there, got all ball, preventing any suspicion of a foul.
Ball tipped there, and they're going to say it's a foul on the Dukes. So Stagg will inbound again.
Your foul number 10, Brendan Carroll, his third, team's first.
Ball goes way too high there. Carroll takes it away, gives it to Asgadom in the corner. Asgadom gives this one down low to Stepanek. Ball goes out, and will go back to Stagg. Jimenez checking in now for the Chargers as Bearcat will take his first rest of this entire ball game.
Well-deserved rest for Bearcat. Played the entire first half in about 3 minutes of the second.
Mid-range shot, no good. Rimming around, Zuperka can't get it to go. Carroll gives it to Fitzgerald now, back up top to Carroll. Fitzgerald steps into a three, no good that time. Asgadom gets the offensive rebound though. He gets it back in the corner. Campus turns the ball over again. Ball tipped. Stagg trying to keep it. Jimenez up top. Gives it now to Zamirchik. Zamirchik gives this one to Rhodes for three. Rhodes no good. Jimenez grabs the offensive board though. Back up top to Zamirchik. Now down low to Jimenez. Jimenez goes up and is fouled.
As subs come in here, interesting thing to note, Stagg is only going with an 8-man rotation while York is going 9-man rotation, and it shows as York oftentimes is pushing the pace, increasing the tempo, while Stagg is trying to slow it down because they're a little bit more tired in the lineup because they have less guys coming in and out of the rotation.
Stagg's rotation, of course, shortened with the loss here at the tournament of Domas Narcevicius, their number one option, and their offense has been much more lackluster without him down low. And it is sad to see as he's been playing here at the Tosh since his sophomore year and has been a driving force for this team. Asgadom gets the rebound off the missed free throw. Noah Moskal back into the game, gives it to Stepanek. Stepanek turns it over, and a foul called on the floor on the Dukes.
Both players diving at the ball. Refs saw Stepanek reach for it, must have thought, got a hand in there and called the foul. Timeout here by the Dukes. Mike Dunn just wanting to talk it over with his guys.
That we will also be taking a timeout. 3 minutes, 51 seconds to go. You're watching York Sports Network.
Third quarter action is back. Jimenez takes it up. Out of bounds there, stays Stagg ball.
Zamirchik inbounding, gives this one to Rhodes. Now back to Zamirchik. Fitzgerald guarding him tightly, right in his face. Zuperka gives this one to Jimenez.
Duke staying in this 1-2-2 trap defense, focusing on-ball pressure, face guarding anybody in their zone.
3:25 to go now. Foul called on Ethan Jakob. Rhodes set to inbound for the Chargers. Zuperka gives this one to Azalam up top. Azalam turns this one over. Fitzgerald pushing the pace now on a fast break. Fitzgerald goes up and shot goes in. 40-21 now.
If Stagg wants any chance at coming back in this game, they got to clean up the turnovers. Right now, York is beating them in almost every hustle stat. Turnovers, steals, and rebounds. York is leading in all those categories in the box score, and it shows.
Rhodes, three, got it. That is their first three-point field goal of the second half. They are going to need a few more of those to come back here. Moskal up top gives it to Fitzgerald. Moskal gives this one down low to Jakob. Jakob bounces this one over to Stepanek. And it is good again. Jimenez being double teamed here. Moskal almost tips this one away, but the layup from Zuperka is good.
Great effort there by Moskal, missing the steal, but still there to contest the layup. Still good over his contest, though.
Fitzgerald gives this one down low to Jakob. Jakob posting up. Can't get the shot to go. Zamirchik gives this one to Jimenez. Jimenez spins off Fitzgerald. Rhodes gives this one over to Zamirchik. Zamirchik being doubled by Jakob and Fitzgerald. And a foul on the floor called. Couple substitutions being made here. Jackson Reddick and John Vlahos getting ready to check in the game here for the Dukes as Bearcat, Stackin, and couldn't tell you who the last guy is, getting ready to come in for the Chargers.
Last one looks to be Mohamed Farhan.
Yes.
As we said earlier, Coach Mike Dunn not afraid to switch up the lineups here. Jackson Rennick played a crucial role in yesterday's game, playing most of the second half, getting a couple points for this team. Now making his game debut with only a minute and 45 seconds left in the third.
Fitzgerald and Stepanek subbed out now for Rennick and Vlahos. Bearcat just checked in. Three ball, no good. Offensive rebound for Farhan. Gets fouled on the way up. He will go to the line for a pair.
Your foul number 33, Ethan Jakob, his third team penalty.
Jakob picks up his third foul there. Coach Dunn might have to be careful of that, making sure none of his players rack up too many fouls this early in the game.
First free throw is good. Hunter Stepanek checks back in immediately as Jakob will take a seat. Farhan, no good on the second free throw. He gets his own board, though. Bounces it over to Bearcat. Bearcat, now to Jimenez. Ball being moved around the top of the key. Jimenez gives this one to Bearcat. Bearcat steps into a three. No. Rebounded by Stepanek. Osgadome controlling. Osgadome gives this one to Vlahos. Vlahos now gives it down low to Rennick. Rennick, one more pass to Stepanek. Moskal steps into a three. Got it! Noah Moskal's first points of the day. Excuse me, his second made three of the day.
Big shot there from Moskal, just energizing this Dukes offense once again. Stalling out here in the third quarter, that shot could be a difference maker.
Three ball there from Zamirchik is off the mark.
One more foul, and York will be in the bonus here with less than 40 seconds to go in this second half.
Vlahos bounces this one down low to Stepanek. Stepanek gets the 2 to go. He is up to 11 points now, entering double digits. Shot clock turned off now, and Stagg has a chance to control for the last shot of the third quarter. Bearcat swings this one over to Jimenez. Jimenez down low now to Zamirchik. Stagg trying to keep control of the ball here. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Jimenez spinning, gives it in the corner. Zamirchik a 3, no good. Moskal takes it away, and that will end the third quarter. Your score 47-28. What does Stagg have to do in this fourth quarter?
Stagg's just got to clean up the offense. Too many unforced turnovers, too many forced turnovers. They got to handle the ball with care. They got to box out. They can't let York keep getting these offensive rebounds. They're losing in the turnover battle. They're losing in the steals battle. They're losing in the rebounds battle. And it shows on the scoreboard as they're down 19.
With that, we will step aside. Start of the fourth quarter coming your way. You're watching York Sports Network. Dukes here with a convincing 47-28 lead here.
To begin the fourth quarter, it'll be Stagg basketball on the ultimate possession.
Stagg will start with the ball now. Jimenez inbounds this one to Bearcat. Bearcat gives this one up top to Jimenez. Jimenez fakes. Carroll guarding him tightly. Bounce down low to Azalam. Azalam turns this one over. DeSanto, not a Carroll. Back to DeSanto. Ball being moved around the top of the key. DeSanto fakes. And they're trying to look for something inside. Ball is tipped around to give it to Stepanek, and he gets a 2 to go.
Offensive play there looked like hot potato, bouncing around between players, eventually ending up in the hands of Stepanek for the easy 2.
Jimenez. Ball bounced down low to Zuperka. Zuperka gives this one up top to Bearcat. Bearcat out to Jimenez. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Got to heat something up. Jimenez' prayer is not answered on that last second shot there. Ball turned over by the Dukes. Rhodes gets it, can't get the 2 to go. And an over-the-back foul called on the Chargers. Ball will go Duke's way.
First foul of this fourth quarter for Stagg. Neither team near the bonus yet to begin this fourth quarter with almost a minute and 40 seconds played. So far, this game has been clean between fouls. Fouls started a little more picked up in the second half, but otherwise it's been a clean game. Fitzgerald's three won't go. Rebound, Campus.
Bearcat pushing the other way now as Zamirchik cannot get the two to go, but Zuperka is there for the second chance effort. This ball goes off the leg of Bearcat. Ball will stay with the Dukes. 5 minutes, 35 seconds to go in this ball game. Dukes with a 19-point lead. Carroll gives this one to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald. DeSanto outside. No, rebounded by Campus though. Campus goes up and gets the contact. Count the bucket and a foul.
That play there is just the epitome of what this game has been. York's first shot didn't go. Campus grabs the board, resulting in second chance points for the Dukes and an and-one opportunity for Campus here.
DeSanto gives us one down low to Campus. Now to Stepanek. Stepanek loses control, though. The Chargers are going to take it the other way. Bearcat lobs this one over to Rhodes. Now into the corner to Stacken. Bearcat, long three, no good, off the front of the rim. Carroll loses control of the rebound. He's fighting for it on the floor, gives it to Stepanek. And Coach Dunn's going to call a timeout. 4 minutes, 40 seconds to go. You're watching York Sports Network. Carroll trying to get over the backcourt. Fancy pass there to Osgadome. Fitzgerald back up top to Carroll. Looking to his right, he's got Osgadome. Duke's trying to look for something inside. Osgadome, three, way off. Little brush of the hand there. As Osgadome went up for that one, got it tipped. Barkop bounces one down low to Zamirchik. Now back outside, three, no good. Zamirchik grabs the board and gives it back out to Bearcat. Rhodes. Bearcat fakes. Gets a nice look inside to Zuperka. Zuperka gets that one to fall.
Great effort there by Zuperka getting open there, but it just might be a little too late as it's hard to come back from a 19-point lead with less than 4 minutes to go.
Oscadome fakes, gets it down low. Now back up top, Carroll steps into a three. No. Rebounded by the Chargers. Barcott takes it the other way. Corner three, yes! Statue connects.
Full timeout called here by Stagg.
With that, we will step aside. 3 minutes, 7 seconds to go. You're watching York Sports Network. Back here, 3 minutes left here in this ball game, and the Dukes are going to look to pull away here, 51-35 the score. Carroll gives this one to Fitzgerald. Now back to Carroll. Bounces it down low to Campus. Now in the corner, Oscadome. Fitzgerald back to Oscadome. Rhodes taking it the other way now for the Chargers. Corner three, Bearcat, can't get it to go. Fitzgerald calling for the Dukes to slow it down. Oscadome found on the other side, steps into this three, he got it!
Beautiful shot there from Oscadome. No hesitancy at all. Once he got the ball, he knew what he was doing with it, and he buries the three.
2 minutes to go now. Rhodes steps into a three of his own, can't get it to go. Fitzgerald pulls down the board. Carroll bounces it to Fitzgerald, now down low to Campus. He finds Oscadome cutting. Now back out, Carroll fakes, goes inside, and is called for a travel. Let's take a look at that Oscadome three. Maybe not.
Coach Dunn emptying the bench here as Piper, Logan, Carter, and Liebert and Kellum all join the court.
Bearcat being doubled now. Logan guarding him. Three ball, no good. And Zamirchik has just not been able to find his stroke here in the second half. Logan gives this one to Piper in the corner. Piper, air ball there. Logan comes soaring in for the board. Logan spins. Logan is blocked. And now Stagg takes it the other way. Zamirchik goes up and is fouled on the way. Now less than a minute to go here. And Zamirchik is going to go to the line for two.
Your foul number 23, Gabe Piper, his first
Zumerchick makes good with the first free throw. And he's good on the second, going 2 for 2 from the charity stripe.
Heron bringing it up, gives it to Logan. Logan trying to break the press, gives it to Piper. Heron swings this around, Logan goes inside, goes up for 2, and he got it, Jaden Logan. Rhodes. It's the Bearcat. Bearcat now to DeKeel. He's just checked into the game for the first time. 3 ball. No. Oh, but a great putback there from DeKeel. Logan is going to dribble this one out, it looks like. And what a performance. Game's not completely over. Logan gets a backcourt violation, try to give it to Heron there.
Miscommunication there between teammates, running out the clock, forgetting some of the most simple rules of basketball.
It happens. It doesn't even feel like a game when you're dribbling out the clock, and now Stagg will do it on their own. And what a convincing win here for the Dukes. Your final score, 56-39. The Dukes rebound after a tough outing against the Minooka Indians yesterday. And Connor Fitzgerald, what a performance from him. With that, that will be it for us here. Thank you all for tuning in. Go Dukes.